Hey guys, just wanted to give you a little update on the 67. So I got the fenders all set, not necessarily ready for paint. I got to do a little bit of spot prime because I am a little aggressive with the sandpaper. Spot there. A couple spots there. Update on the Mustang. Got the carpet in. It's all painted. Got most of it put back together. Got the front cowl on the 67 done. The quarter extensions. The body's all stripped. I'll be taking the doors off. I really don't want to, but I'll be taking the doors off because I don't like the way that looks. And if you remember what this car looked like when I first got it, on how bad this roof is, or was, look at it. There we go. I don't know what that glare is. It's weird. Look how good that came out. And that was just vinegar water. Got most of my body work done. This is just basically, this is the seam, the lead seam, where they join the quarters. So, that's looking good. This thing will be painted this year. Try to get it as close to that color as we can. Light aqua blue. So, see, don't like that. And I want to clean that up. I don't want to take the doors off. I hate taking doors off because then you got to line them, and there's 4 of them to line, so it's not just 2, which was kind of a pain. Just the 2 on the Mustang was kind of a pain in the butt, just because that driver's side door wasn't original to the car, so they're a little bit more of a pain in the butt to do, especially when I did it. I would suggest that if you're ever hanging the doors, to probably have it off of the jacks and have it on all 4s. That would be a better way to do it. So here's the deck lid and the hood. I am going to attempt to use this, the Eastwood Underhood black. This is a low gloss. It's real. Man, that stuff is really thin. It doesn't say about adding any hardener to it, so it does say you can thin it more, but we'll see what it does. I mean, after popping the top off, I'm not real confident. So we got to do about 1 to 3 light coats of that stuff. So let's see if I can get this right, or if I'm going to double my work and strip it. I'd rather just buy that Eastwood underframe coating and just throw that on there, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's experiment. Let's see how good this stuff is. I do not know the name brand. I can't even remember where I got it. Maybe I got it at Harbor Freight, but I don't know. It's just a regular HVLP. I didn't want to use my DeVilbiss gun because I did not know what this stuff would actually do. And I ended up finally finding the lid for this thing, so in my opinion, I think it actually worked pretty decent. It's got a 1.5 tip. I think I got this, and it was this in a detailing gun, so it's a small one. I don't think it came out too bad. I like it. I like it. I like how it came out. So that was the Eastwood Underhood low gloss finish. It's up to 250 degrees. It says it's perfect for firewalls, inner fender wells, brackets, pulleys, and much more. Whether or not it should be on the bottom, underneath, it should be on the bottom side of the deck lid or the bottom side of the hood, that remains to be seen. I don't care. One of the reasons why I don't care, and if you're going to ask, why didn't I spray, why am I not spraying the color of the car underneath the hood? Simple reason for that one is paint is freaking expensive. I think that quart was only 30 bucks when I bought it, and I think I bought it for the inner fenders for something. Might have been for the Galaxie. I bought it for the inner fenders, and I just didn't want to bring it out for that, but you know, since I had it, I figured, I'm like, you know what, just throw it on the bottom end, throw it underneath the hood and the deck lid. So that's what I did. I think it came out pretty good. I really like it. Now it will be kind of funky because when I paint the car, the hinges are probably going to be the same color as the car. Then again, I could always get a spray can, a rattle can, and spray it black, so it doesn't matter, but I like it. I'm going to keep it the way that it is. I hate spraying the underneath of freaking, especially with the color. I did that with the MGB, and it was such a pain in the butt to do it. It really was. I mean, it's good if you can do it, if you have the equipment, the stands and stuff like that. These are just regular sawhorses. If you've got all that stuff and you can flip it, and if you're careful with it, which I am not going to be careful with these, so it actually wouldn't surprise me if I scratched them up trying to paint the other side. So I'd rather scratch that than spending a fortune for the freaking paint. And you know, because I mean, look at that. That was 1 quart, and that was already thinned, and it took two passes to do that. So I get that blue. That's probably going to take about 2 passes. I don't want to do that. So that would end up taking about 2 passes. That would probably, I mean, you're probably looking at maybe like a, I don't know. In my opinion, too much paint. Especially when I have to paint that. That is, in doing all the body work and sanding and things like that, and you start priming it, you start to realize how big of a freaking car this is. This is such a big car. Because I mean, even with sanding and priming these and getting these straight, I've got a little bit left in this full gallon, and I bought 2 gallons, so luckily I only have to spot prime those. I got to do a little bit of spot priming on those. I don't have to spot prime that. That is ready to go. That is ready for paint, actually. And if you actually look at these doors and how straight these doors are, let's see if I can move. If you actually look at how straight these doors are, these little spots, that's a little high. These little spots were basically like the little pitting that I had. So I had that. There was a spot on this door that I had to get. That's very, very thin coat. That's a little high. And I haven't hit that yet. But if you look at these doors, I don't think it's really going to take much to prime these doors. So even the doors on the other side, I didn't have much to do over there either. So I'll probably end up doing maybe like 3 coats of primer on there. Most likely I'll probably end up breaking through, but if I don't break through, it'll be 3 coats of primer, hit it with 320, and then it's ready to spray. So I don't think I'm looking at too much. Because I mean, as far as the quarters, those were nice and straight. Besides the repairs that I had to do back here. Now that's going to take some time. But if you're wondering about this, yeah. Guess what hit it? The Pinto. I was just moving it, and I moved that end too much, too fast, and it just made a nice dent right there. The Bondo that I got on there is really thin, so it's not an issue, but when you have basically the body work done and then you do something stupid like that, it kind of takes you off a little bit. But alright guys, hopefully I can get this thing all set, all ready, get it all painted. I mean, even this stuff, what I'll probably end up doing here is I'll probably end up getting one more can of that Eastwood frame coating, and I'll just throw it in there and just leave all this black, because I don't want to paint this. Like I said, paint's expensive, so, and I don't think it's going to show much because the cowl sits here. So hopefully we get this thing all painted and ready to go and start busting that engine apart. So really got to clean that engine. Got to clean the interior before I really want to get it going. And I got to get new manifolds, exhaust manifolds. Oh, well. So, because I don't like the way the old exhaust manifolds look. I cleaned them up, and something tells me they're probably not going to seal right. And if I get these heads off, I might be able to get that out myself. If I can't get that stud out myself, I'll just take it to a machine shop real quick and have them remove it. But everything's looking good. It's looking straight. Can't wait to get this finished. As soon as I can get this finished, then I can actually get this garage kind of cleaned up a little bit more. Start working on that. Finish that. Got a little bit of welding to do on the floor on that one, and then I can start putting, oh, and I got to paint the bumper. I didn't get to do that last year. So paint the bumper, throw the bumper on the back, and then really the only thing it's going to need is exhaust. You know, we can take that out for a spin. I don't know whether or not I showed it after it was painted. I don't think so, but when I get time, and I'll probably have time within a couple of weeks, I'll probably uncover that, get the pinto out of here, uncover that, throw the rollers on it, and kind of move it, start putting everything back on it, getting it all set. Because as soon as I can get that floor all welded up, then I can put the carpet in. Got the gauges, they're sitting up there on the top right there. Got the gauges that I want to put in. So we'll show you what that looks like. Oh, and I got to do the reveal on that, on how I did that tonneau cover. So, all right, guys, take it easy. I know this one's probably going on 41 minutes, but it will not be 41 minutes because I will do a lot of editing on it, so hopefully I can bust it down to about maybe 10 or 15. But you guys will probably fast forward to the end anyway, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? Have a good one. Peace.